Here we have a fender that has a little bit of rust on it, so I'm going to show you how to clean up the fender and the brace to remove the rust and then possibly paint it. Sometimes if they're rusted this bad, you can see pretty rusty. I did clean a little bit of this off beforehand, but I'll show you how to. Basically, we use two things. We use a wire brush. This is steel, it's not chrome. You can use a steel wire brush, or you can also use your brass brush also. And then I got some sandpaper. This is just normal wood sandpaper. You can use wet and dry sandpaper. Any kind of sandpaper will work. But what you do, this one is a little bit rusty in the back, not too bad, but you can see the bracket is quite rusty. Okay, so we need to take the rust off. So the best way of doing that is to basically just go to an edge of the table and take your, just lean it on top and take your wire brush and give it a good, you go ahead and take some sandpaper, do the same thing, just put it against the table or whatever you got, sand it good, and then you're ready to paint. So it should look kind of like this. It shouldn't be that real bright orange rust. It should be kind of a darker brown. And then just wipe this off with a brush and you're ready to prime it with some Rust-Oleum primer and then maybe a top coat of some, usually gray or silver. This is the original color, so try to match that color if you can. Usually a medium gray or silver works fine. Here's a fender that's quite rusty in the underneath side, so do the same. Just take your steel brush and then sand it and you're ready to paint. Okay, here we have a rim that I cleaned up the chrome on one half of the rim and left the other half the way I got it. I basically picked this bike up off the street. It was just laying on by the curb. Someone was just giving it away, so I picked it up. It's a kid's bike, but you can see the difference, how shiny the chrome is here, and you can see the shine here and how rusty. It wasn't rusted too bad, but see, this is a typical rust that you're going to probably get in on your bicycle sitting out for a time being. So, but this is how well it cleans up. Basically what we use to clean up chrome is a brass brush first, then followed by aluminum foil and water, which we rub on here, and it makes a aluminum oxide and basically shines up the chrome. Aluminum is softer than chrome, so it doesn't scratch, and it brightens it up pretty nice. And then we can, if you want to, take some polishing compound and make it even more shiny. So that's about the treatment. This probably took 5 or 10 minutes to clean half of this rim. Okay, but this is what we're going to do to all of the chrome parts on your bike. It's basically brass brush, aluminum foil, and then possibly polishing compound. Okay, here we have two aluminum parts. This is an aluminum hub off the front wheel of the bike, and what I did, I polished half of this. This is what it normally looks like, and I just basically taped it and polished this side and left this side alone. So this is basically how your bike probably looks, a little grungy and dirty, but this is how it cleans up. This aluminum will polish up really nice and look like this. So it only takes probably about 10 or 15 minutes. Now here we use 600 grit sandpaper, wet and dry, followed by 1,000 grit sandpaper, and then we use polishing compound to make the shine. You don't have to make the shine so much. Here's a similar part. It's a brake, so I polished this one and left this one. So you can see this one's kind of grungy, but you can see how nice these polish up with just that little bit. Just sandpaper, 2 grits of sandpaper, and a little polish. They clean up really nice. So they're nice and shiny and looks quite better than what it does back here. Okay? Hi, this is Jeff from Frugal Biker. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. We'll make more videos on different topics. So thanks.